right, we're gonna go get started here. Hello again, everyone. Thank you very much, Mrs. B's Catering, for that delicious meal. Want to hear an icebreaker? Fat Penguin. It's hit or miss. I was wondering how that was going to go over. Well, you are all extremely important, and we appreciate you being here. We have some extra special guests in attendance tonight that we'd like to start by recognizing. I'm going to name one whole group at a time. They're all going to stay standing. Then I will signal, and we'll do one applause. Our elected officials, State Senator Steve Huffman, Miami County Treasurer Jim Stubbs, Miami County Recorder Jessica Lopez, Tipp City Mayor Mike McFarland, Tipp City Council President Catherine Huffman, Tipp City Council Member Joanna Pittenger, Tipp City Council Member Greg Enslin, Tipp City Council Member Ryan Liddy, Monroe Township Trustee Philip Cox, Monroe Township Trustee Greg Seifring, Tipp City School Board Member Simon Patry, Tipp City School Board Member Amber Drum, Tipp City School Board Member Ann Zakor, Tipp City School Board Member Rick Maines Sr. I was totally expecting some booze for you, Simon. Citizens of the Year in attendance, Tom Dysinger.
Oh, don't tell me we're going to age here.
I think you were the first recipient in attendance. Philip Cox, Ruth Safried, Stan Evans, Heather Bailey, Matt Burer, sorry, worst, and Rebecca Shinneman. Oh, Jim Bailiff. Jim decided to come today at 4:30. Small Businesses of the Year, Tip I Center, R.J. Maines and Associates, Midwest Memories, Philip G. Cox, Royal Crest Agency, Sharon Elaine Photography, Bash Fu, Mock Cabinets by Design, I'm not sure if Friends Bailiff was Small Business of the Year or Business of the Year, so another round of applause for Jim. And then Business of the Year, SK Mold and Tool, Repacorp,
Hey.
A.O. Smith, now known as Regal Rexnor, Monroe Federal Bank, and Patry and Dysinger Law Firm. See what I did there, Tom? It is so great to see how many local businesses, elected officials, and award recipients continue to support our community. The last couple of years I stand here, I think to myself, next year is going to be way more normal. I have a lot more positive things to say. Needless to say, 2022 has again created many challenges for all of our businesses, families, and employees. I personally feel like our walking economy. My hair is in recession. My stomach is in extreme inflation. And it's putting me into a depression. Thanks, Ben. We've dealt with price increases, difficulty in hiring, transportation costs, material delays, shortages that have been worse than I have ever experienced. On top of that, in July, RepCorp got hit by a tornado. It was one of the worst things, if not the worst thing, that's ever happened to our business since 1974. Extremely painful and disruptive. There was a silver lining, though, that had come out of it. Many of you here tonight and in our community all responded. We had so many businesses, employees, companies, friends all show up that evening. For hours, people squeegeed water out of our facility, moved boxes, paper, pallets, computers, put up tarps, brought meals, drinks, donated time. Bruns, they were there that evening. They removed 40,000 square feet of roof and had it replaced temporarily the next day. We had Clopay get us a garage door in 2 days, and they were back ordered for 10 weeks. We had security system teams there, sprinkler companies, cleanup crews. Everybody did an amazing job. We could have been down for weeks or months, and with everybody here's support in our community, we were mostly operational in 5 days. It's just one example of why Tipp City is such a great place to work, live, and play. So, we have some chamber business to attend to. So I'd like to introduce the 2022 board chair to the stage, Mrs. Corey Vaughn.
Thank you, Nick, for kicking off the gala tonight. You do such a great job. Thank you all who are joining us this evening. As you can see, this is definitely the place to be. When entering into the role of the chamber chairman last year, we were trying to figure out what our post-COVID operations would look like. I have to say, I'm prouder than ever as we have managed to reach 212 member businesses, which is the highest member count to date. We kicked off our year by bringing back the Taste of Tipp Business Expo and hosted over 750 attendees. Thank you to the dozens of exhibitors who made this event a smashing success. We can't do it without you. Our community e-gift cards continue to draw shoppers as $10,000 have been redeemed at our local businesses this year. They also make great Christmas gifts if anybody is still shopping. We ramped up the networking opportunities again through our business after hours, our coffee connections, the 12 at 12 lunches, and the Young Leader of Miami County meetups. We had multiple ribbon cuttings and welcomed new businesses in our community. The chamber partnered with local manufacturers, Miami County Chambers, and our Educational Service Center to hold business tours as we strive to bridge the gap between the skills needed in our businesses and the training that is obtained in our classrooms. Also, one of the most fun events of the year, other than this one, of course, is the Tipp City Chamber Golf Outing. We had an intern on staff this summer. Megan was a graduate of our 2019 Teen Leadership Academy and currently attending The Ohio State University. It was a pleasure to have her back, giving us a fresh perspective and listening to the insights that she shared. We welcomed a kids' business fair this summer at the Roundhouse. Very inspiring to see young minds blooming into entrepreneurs. and such wonderful support all around them from their families, their friends, local businesses, and the community. We truly are blessed. I want to especially say thank you to Liz, who pours so much of her time, energy, blood, sweat, all of it, into the success that this chamber has today. She truly is a visionary and a huge support for the businesses in this room and beyond. Thank you, Liz, for helping me grow personally, my business grow, and making this community shine. I have no doubt that next year will be even more amazing and look forward to 2023. At this time, I would like to invite Tipp City Mayor Mike McFarland to come up, please.
Legs don't want to work as much. I've actually got a script. Hold that for me, would you please? Put people to work here. First thing I'd like to do is thank Liz and the Chamber for allowing me to attend tonight and help with your festivities. Also, if we could, on today being the 81st anniversary of the tragedy at Pearl Harbor, I'd like to take a moment of silence to remember those we lost that day. Thank you. Thank you, Corey, for the invite up here. And at this time, I'd like the introduction of incoming board member Kurt Conley from Monroe Federal Bank. This is like The Price is Right. Come on down when I call your name. I'd also like to invite the remaining board members to the stage. 2023 Chair Eric Nordquist. The 2022 Chair Corey Vaughn. Chair-elect Andy Heinel. Treasurer Pat Catalano. Or Pam, I'm sorry about that. Vice Chair Jessica Eccles. Cam Johnson. Marty Newsom. Simon Patry. And Chris Roth. Ladies and gentlemen, the office to which you have been elected is one of dignity and importance. In accordance with this office, you undertake a responsibility which is not to be assumed lightly. With the policies and bylaws of the Chamber as your guide, you must be ever ready to exercise the duties of the office for which you are entrusted. And you are also charged with the duty of furthering the objectives of the Tipp City Chamber of Commerce. Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear that you will faithfully execute the office of the Tipp City Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors to which you've been elected and will, to the best of your ability, serve as a living example of this organization's philosophies and beliefs? If so, answer by saying, I do. I do. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. I present your 2023 officers and directors for the Tipp City Chamber of Commerce. This is, before they sit down, this is also, if anybody wants a quick photo, now's the time to do it. At this time, please welcome your 2023 Chairman of the Board, Eric Nordquist.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you to Mayor McFarland. And if you would please allow me to welcome back Corey Vaughn to the stage. Perfect. I speak on behalf of the board and wish to express our most sincere appreciation for your focus and dedication over the last year as the board chair. You've provided invaluable leadership and made significant contributions in this role. So I just want to thank everything that you've done, Corey, and we truly appreciate it. And personally, everything you've helped me with as well. So thank you. Okay, let's keep this up. So we accomplished a great deal in 2022. Corey, okay, this is working well. Great start to the evening. No. So we've accomplished a great deal in 2022, as Corey mentioned, and I'd like to share a couple of our objectives as we move into 2023. Our strategic plan is complete, and we are very appreciative of all the valuable feedback all of you provided that allowed us to build a roadmap to better serve all of our members and execute on our mission that the Tipp City Chamber will be recognized as the principal resource for business development in our community. A key focus this year will be on improving communications and advertising for our member businesses. We'll be re-engineering our communication strategy to increase engagement and understanding of the Chamber's benefits, services, and events. We will continue refining our digital advertising as well as print. Surprisingly, one of the most requested items is our retro map of Tipp City that we will be actually updating this year with all the new advertisers. Expanding our networking events will continue to be a priority for the Chamber to afford all of you an opportunity to expand your connections. Corey mentioned earlier about the Teen Leadership Academy as well, and it's great to see 5 graduates from the Academy attending the event tonight. We look forward to this event next year and a new class of future leaders who gain knowledge in government, business, teamwork, and philanthropy. So in closing, for 2023 and beyond, we look forward to supporting, assisting, and being a principal resource for your businesses as they continue along a progressive and growth-oriented trajectory. Thank you again for attending tonight's gala, being part of the Chamber, and enjoy your evening. Should I say it? I got it.
Hey, what did the DJ name his son? Eric. That's really how Eric got his name. Not really, but maybe. This has been it's been a wonderful evening so far. I'm really looking forward to 2023 after that, Corey and Eric. Thank you very much. I'm supposed to let you all know you are having fun. The best part of the evening has arrived, the recognition of businesses and individuals who have shown a significant contribution to the overall good of the community. To announce our Chairman Award of Excellence, please come back to the stage, Corey Vaughn.
Hey, there you go.
It is my great honor to select a recipient for the Chairman Award of Excellence this year. There are many deserving candidates, but this year's choice just seems right for me on so many levels. First, as many of you know, I'm literally growing into my father's shoes. Stan Evans, my dad, has been a role model when I didn't even know I was watching. He paved the way for my career and community involvement, including past chairman of the chamber. This year's recipient is an organization that he's passionate about, serves wholeheartedly, and to quote the organization's president, is their #1 cheerleader in all areas and all regards. The fact that he dedicates his time and energy to this organization tells me they are certainly deserving. Second, I have seen this organization partner with our community over the past many years. I want them to know how truly blessed we feel and how grateful that they find value and success in collaborating in Tipp City. From the community concerts they sponsor to leadership classes for our nonprofit board members, providing cutting-edge innovation opportunities and so many areas in between, we are all benefiting from having this gem in our backyard to help our region grow and shine. Finally, with the changing of the guard for the organization, I especially want to show our sincere appreciation for the hard work, innovation, and dedication you've given to the amazing State College in Miami County. I know your excellence will transcend far into the future. Please help me welcome Dr. Doreen Larson to the stage to accept the Chairman's Choice Award of Excellence for Edison State Community College.
Shortest speech ever. Let's see. Congratulations, Edison. Thank you again for all that you do for our community. Next, I would like to welcome Lisa Santucci back to the stage to announce the Young Professional of the Year Award.
Good evening. My name is Lisa Santucci, and I am the director of the Tipp City Public Library, and I'm honored that I was asked to present the next award, the Young Professional of the Year. However, before we get to that, as I do when given any opportunity where I stand in front of a group of Tipp City residents, citizens, business owners, I must take a moment to say how fortunate we are to have a public library in our historic downtown. There's a saying, when in doubt, go to the library, and so far this year, we have had nearly 60,000 people come through our doors and ask for help this year. Okay, on to the award. So I'm gonna do something a little bit different, and the people who've asked me to present are probably regretting this right now. The recipient of the Tipp City Chamber of Commerce Young Professional of the Year Award is William House. William, will you please join me? As he's walking, I wrote pause for clapping. Okay. William is a lawyer in the firm Lovett and House. William has been a lawyer, and we Googled this. I had somebody Google this. 15 years? Yep. Okay. Thank you, Andy. Outside his normal work duties, William has taught numerous workshops over these years to assist our elderly friends and neighbors with their estate planning. Additionally, he has served and volunteered his time for many organizations that contribute to the core of our community. He is a member of the Tipp City Rotary and has served as their president. He is a board trustee for the Tipp Monroe Community Services and has served as their president. He is on the Tipp City Mum Festival Committee and has served as their president. He is on the Tipp City Area Arts Council, I believe that's almost over, and has served as their president. And most importantly to me, he is a trustee for the Tipp City Public Library Board and is currently the president and my boss. During almost every interaction that I have had with William, he says one or both of these things. One, I'm a lawyer, but I'm not your lawyer. And two, when I ask him how he's doing, his answer is always living the dream. William, this is no dream. Please join me in congratulating William House, our Young Professional of the Year.
Well, thank you for this. This is quite an honor. I was not expecting it. I've been here in Tipp now about 9 years. When my wife and I moved here, I picked Mum Festival weekend as the day for us to move into our apartment. So my wife thought Tipp was a happening place until she realized that I picked the worst day possible for us to try to move into an apartment. But when I first came here and was working with George, the best way to get to know a community that you're new to is get out to it. And he said, find a board, doesn't matter what it is. If they ask, say yes. As you can tell from that list, I have a problem not saying yes to people. But I've met many wonderful folks doing what I do. I love to give back to the community. And I just thank you for this award. It means a great deal to be recognized, but it's even more to be part of this community and give back. So thank you so much.
All right, help me down.
Congratulations on winning Young Professional of the Year, Mr. William. I'm really sorry, Lisa, also. It's about as awkward as locking eyes with somebody eating a banana. Would you rather locking eyes with your dog using the restroom? Either way, William, everybody clearly holds you in high regard. I'm certain this is just one achievement, and there's many more for you in the future. Next, to announce the 2022 Small Business of the Year Award recipient, please welcome Miss Diana Featherstone to the stage.
I'm not funny like that. So, but I love it. I'm digging it. I'm all here for it. I'm normally not nervous with this kind of stuff. My heart is pounding because this is really personal. I know, right? Yeah. Okay. Sue Amlin was a top buyer for Federated Department Stores until 1984. When God spoke to her, calling her to be a realtor and subsequently a pioneer for women in business. As her business grew, so did her community, as she developed several neighborhoods in the Tipp City area, shaping the landscape of what our town looks like today. As you drive through Sycamore Woods, you can almost hear Sue and her young daughter Carly picking out street names together based on different types of trees. RE/MAX Alliance Team Amlin Advantage took shape as her daughter Carly Amlin joined her mother in 1998, and her son Brian Amlin came on board in 2002. Now this powerhouse of Tipp City real estate was truly a family business, and they have operated like that ever since. Their relationships with their clients extend well beyond the closing, as they go above and beyond to connect those new to our town to different ways to get involved and flourish in their new homes, further enhancing the communities in which they live. If you follow Brian on Facebook, You will see stories of the real HGTV, where he tells the real stories of some of his clients and how they work together to purchase their castles. This quote from the Kuhn family says it all. A little over 5 years ago, our family transitioned from Central Ohio to Tipp City. With Amlin Advantage, we soon found that we hadn't just found a realtor, but lifelong friends. Sue, Carly, and Brian were kind, hospitable, and knew the community like no one else. Their connections soon became our connections. They treated us as family and continue to do that to this day. I would like to think that we are extra special, but honestly, we are only special in the way that all families are to the Amlins. Thank you, Rachel. Sue raised servants at heart, and she, Brian, and Carly have operated with that mindset both as a business and as individuals. If you watched a game in the Tippecanoe High School gym, you have no doubt seen the Amlin Advantage logo on the scoreboard. But this team support of Tipp City goes far beyond your average sponsor. They are community builders. They not only sell this town, they nurture and grow it in exponential ways. From starting the Ginghamsburg United Methodist Church Food Pantry to forming foster parent support groups and donating to countless area nonprofits, the members of the small business do more than their part to help those in need right here in Miami County. I personally have been recruited by them countless of times to feed and support teachers and other community groups that are often overlooked, nominated someone deserving, not themselves, for an award, or hop on a meal train. Team Amlin Advantage members have also served their community in a number of leadership roles, including, but certainly not limited to, the Tipp City Chamber, Tipp City Rotary, Tipp City Mum Festival, Tipp Monroe Community Services, Tipp City School Levy Committees, Ginghamsburg United Methodist Church Board of Directors, Youth Path Ministries, and Tipp City United Way. Amlin Advantage isn't just a warm and fuzzy story, however. Their business is a top producer in their field. For the past 2 years, this team attained the highest award from the Dayton Board of Realtors, the Pinnacle of Performance Award. They have also earned the RE/MAX Chairman's Club and RE/MAX Hall of Fame Awards. This year, Carly Amlin earned the coveted RE/MAX Lifetime Achievement Award. They have said their success boils down to hard work, customer service, initiative, integrity, and prayer. Sue instilled in her team that no deal was worth more than your integrity, and no transaction would ever be worth causing a daily rift. Sadly, the small business's founder, Sue Amlin, passed away in March of this year. While discussing this nomination with a friend, she said, "It's too bad this couldn't have happened 2 years ago." I totally agree, but can't think of a more fitting tribute to a woman whose business has had such a lasting impact on our community. She was so proud to be a part of Tipp City and all of the organizations that make it so special, like the Tipp City Chamber of Commerce. Her legacy continues through her children, Brian and Carly, who continue to pour into Tipp City and the surrounding area through RE/MAX Alliance Team Amlin Advantage. With that, it is my distinct honor to present the Tipp City Chamber of Commerce's 2022 Small Business Award to my friends and changemakers, Brian and Carly Amlin.
I need their fan club to come up here too. Back, come here. Savvy Gabe, Team Amlin Advantage. I know, right? Oh, well. Yeah, I didn't hold it together very well during that. Thank you so much to those that nominated us, and thank you for allowing us to serve this great community. There is nothing that my mom loved more, besides Jesus, than Tipp City. She poured her heart and soul into this community, and she raised us to do the same. She loved the small details of our downtown, and being able to serve all those years with the entertainment committee of the Mum Festival. Thank you for recognizing our mother and her love for this community. And thank you for allowing us to continue her legacy by serving all of you and continuing to pour into the different boards and the different opportunities that our great town offers. Thank you.
We came to this community, gosh, back in maybe the early 70s, and this is really an honor, reflecting on all the things that my mom has instilled in us. I didn't see this coming. Truly, I think Sue would say that, what is the pride of Tippecanoe? It's in everybody here, and what we do every day that makes my small town, hometown, so cool. And that's really what makes Tipp City what it is. And it makes real estate really easy because everybody wants to be here. So on behalf of my family and my mom, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Amlin Advantage team, for what you do for our community. Your mom was amazing. I'm certain she's here with us smiling down today. She could not be more proud of you guys. So we're very lucky to have you part of our community. We usually save this to the end of the evening, but since Liz is coming up to the stage anyways, come on up here. Give Liz a round of applause to present the Business of the Year Award.
Not sure how to follow that. I got a little emotional, so congratulations, Carly and Brian. For some of you, it may seem a little odd that I'd be presenting the Business of the Year award recipient, since I normally don't get to present awards. However, you will have to trust me when I say it is with good reason and tremendous pride that I get this honor. The company selected for this year's Business of the Year award announced it would be building a new facility in Tipp City just 15 days after I started as the executive director for the chamber. Through the collaboration of the city of Tipp City, many regional partners, and even the governor of Ohio, Abbott Nutrition joined our community in March of 2021. Just kidding, March of 2012. That's the second or third time I've done that. Woo. Since then, they've embedded themselves in some very important parts of our town. They have shown tremendous dedication to our nonprofits, our schools, and our small businesses. And to say they are humble about their contributions is an understatement. When I asked a few other leaders in the community about Abbott, they all agreed recognition has never been one of their goals when they give back. Here's what some of them said. Tammy Rafferty at Project Believed shared that since 2015, employees at Abbott have been committed to contributing to the children she serves in mental health facilities all over the region. They stepped up tremendously when boxes didn't even arrive in 2020. They've spent hours collecting donations and participating in the Project Believe wrap parties. Each year, they contribute thousands of Valentines to remind kids that they are loved. Abbott has also provided independent living kits to teens graduating from the foster care system And they have provided welcome gifts when children had to be moved after a facility was renovated. Tammy said, "The slogan on the wall at Abbott reads, 'A promise for life,' and that is what they regularly demonstrate in our community." Kathy Taylor at Tipp Monroe Community Services shared with me about Abbott's commitment to the Run for the Mums through their sponsorship, donating goodies for the runners, including zone bars, and even assisting with setup and teardown for the event. They've played a key role in making the event such a success that it is today. They also assist with Halloween costume judging. Very important stuff here. Setting up for the visit with Santa, collecting school supplies, food for the Lunch on Us program, and donating new purses to the purse auction. The list was quite long. Kathy says, "They've never turned us down when we ask for help, and they are such an asset for this community." There's 5 exclamation points after that, just so you know. For the Tipp City schools, the list was really, really long. Thank you, Liz. Liz Robbins shared that since opening their doors, Abbott has made generous donations to support Tipp City schools, their science programs. Funds have been used for new equipment, engaging programs, and enrichment opportunities to inspire our youth, what Abbott calls the next generation of innovators. And as one teacher stated, Abbott Labs has been an outstanding partner for my STEM and engineering classes. They have created hands-on lessons for students to show how math and science skills are applied in the workforce right here in our Abbott facility, and these lessons highlight the connection between classroom and real world. If you've driven by Abbott lately, you may have noticed that it's growing. There is a $179 million expansion in progress right now, and they'll be adding 120 new jobs to our region. So we appreciate you, Abbott. Your employees, your investments, and your commitment to our community are absolutely impressive. I welcome up to the stage to accept the award for Tipp City's 2022 Business of the Year.
Well, as a 23-year Abbott veteran, that's fantastic to hear all of the great things that the community has experienced with our short time here in Tipp City. It's only been 10 years, and we've been afforded a ton of opportunities as the individuals shared with you. So it's very exciting that we're being recognized. So on behalf of myself, Abbott, this small team that we have here, as well as the 330 team members that we have on site, thank you for the recognition. We certainly appreciate it, and look forward to continued partnership as we grow within Tipp City. Thank you.
Congratulations, Abbott. Thank you for all you're doing and continuing to invest and support in our community. I would like to say we produce shrink sleeves and labels right here in Tipp City. If you ever need any of those. To announce our Outstanding Citizen of the Year, please welcome Adam Blake.
How's everybody doing? All right. For you, those of you who don't know me, I'm Adam Blake, longtime resident, volunteer. I love the theme we've heard tonight about giving back to your community, which really informs what makes a Citizen of the Year. And I'm very proud to announce this year that Tipp City Citizen of the Year is Lisa Santucci. And Lisa, how about them apples, huh? And just to add a little more drama, Lisa's parents, Molly and Frank Santucci, and her daughter, Genevieve Roberts, are here. You guys mind coming up? Come on up. Come on up. Lisa was nominated for this award because of her tireless efforts to improve the lives of all of us, especially our children, by improving our community and educational center at our library. Her service to our community through her work on various boards and commissions here and her leadership through the pandemic. Her work positively impacts all of us. Lisa has worked tirelessly to bring many resources to our community, and the following are just a few examples. Lisa worked with the University of Dayton and the Dayton Literary Peace Prize to bring educational events to Tipp City. She was instrumental in the transformation of the alley in between Coldwater Cafe and the library and designing the wall mural that is there. Lisa obtained the mobile library bike that takes books to community events and locations where there's need. Even more important than all of that is the leadership role Lisa continues to play during the pandemic to help with the health and welfare of all of us. The Tipp City Library was one of the first libraries in the state to offer curbside services while libraries were closed. She created virtual spaces with programming to inform the community with Live at 11 topics presented by community leaders. She instituted story time by staff and patrons and continued book clubs during the months the library was closed. From March to December of 2021, the library distributed over 7,000 free home tests to anyone who requested them. This was during a time when you could not get a test from the local pharmacies. Lisa also recognized the need for a family bathroom that serves patrons and the public and provides access to those with disabilities, privacy for nursing mothers, and a changing station. All of this was funded by a grant that Lisa secured. Lisa also facilitated the presentation of the traveling Red Line exhibit on display in the library, helping us to understand the legacy of historic institutional racism and the impact it's had on all of us. Lisa serves on several boards and is part of many community service and education groups, including the Downtown Tipp City Partnership, Tipp City Rotary, Tipp City Educational Endowment, Miami County Convention and Visitors Bureau. She co-founded Tippapalooza with her friend Bill Wendell, where over for 10 years, they've brought an independent local music festival to Tipp City. I want to thank Bill and Heather Wendell, who supported this nomination, also Brian and Michelle Blake, Heather Bailey and Frank Senna, Corey Vaughn and Andy Vaughn, and Amy Blake, and everyone else who helped us get Lisa nominated for this award. Lisa, you inspire all of us to care more about each other and our community. You inspire us by your actions. You help us to see opportunity and challenges and to simply be better people. Congratulations.
Yeah, just stay here, stay here. Oh, gosh. That's a lot. I am incredibly appreciative to all of those who wrote and all those wonderful things that you had to say. Really freaked out. I'm so proud to see my parents here. My dad is 88, my mother's 86. They drove in from Pittsburgh. And Genevieve was supposed to come home from college Friday. So this is wonderful. And I'd like to ask my boss for the day off tomorrow, if that's possible. Can I have tomorrow off? I really just want to say thank you to everyone. You know, I know a lot of people always say, they always think that I'm going to leave. And because Pittsburgh is my home, but I've made a big life here in Tipp City. You've raised my daughter. And I feel it's my job to nourish this community with helping everything that the library can do for this little downtown that I love. So thank you.
Kudos, fantastic. Hats off, bravo, sensational, well done, good job. You absolutely rock. Thank you, Lisa. Tell you what, I have not wanted to go to a library so bad in a while. Would like to invite State Senator Steve Huffman to do a special commendation.
Out of my haste to get out of Columbus this afternoon, I forgot my accommodations, but I wanted to say congratulations to all the award winners. My wife and I moved to Tipp City 30 years ago, and it's been wonderful for us and to raise our 5 children here. But to me, I was sitting there thinking how hard of a time that Liz and the board members had to pick such great people and all the great nominees that were nominated and all the past people that are here. So I also want to say that, you know, in my job, I associate with a lot of different chambers, and I just truly admire what Liz does and this chamber does for the community to continue to move it forward for the business and the people. So I want to congratulate all the award winners, and I'll get the accommodations to Liz to get to you. So thank you.
Again, congratulations to the award recipients. We're so lucky to have all these amazing individuals and businesses as part of our community. Keep up the good work. That is another great holiday chamber gala in the books. As we wrap up tonight, I would like to thank our signature partners, Park National Bank and the Hampton Group. Thought she was giving me the raffle stuff there. Our premium partner, Abbey Credit Union, RB Juergens, and RSM US LLC. And thank you to the Chamber Annual Platinum and Gold investors listed up here on the screen. Final thank you to the Arbogast Performing Arts Center. What amazing location that we have that we get to use here. Mrs. B's Catering for the wonderful meal. All of our volunteers, bartenders, and again, thank you to Liz, our executive director.